Hey guys, it's Robin the Bank, back for another one this evening, this morning, wherever it is you may be. Today I want to discuss DJT, the ticker. That's Trump Media and Tech Group Corp. This one's for you, James. I'm taking a look here at the monthly chart to start. It's been a very volatile stock, to say the least. What's interesting about this particular stock, I would say, is the very large move that it made going into early 22, followed by the bear market that it saw thereafter, followed by the pump, of course, that we saw going into this year around springtime, and then only to see it roll over again. What's interesting most recently this year, that being, if we take a look here, I put on the fib retrace from the all-time high down to the bear market low of March 2023, we can see that the move that it made going into this year rejected perfectly at, you guessed it, the 70.2% retrace level, the 0.702, if you will. Now, yeah, that's pretty typical of any type of retrace on the macro scale, and interestingly enough, this is what many of the altcoins have done this year around the same time of year when we had that brief euphoric impulsive move that we saw in various altcoins, and Bitcoin, of course, which saw its all-time high basically in March also. Not that this is correlated, but it's certainly similar in nature, in my view, to cryptocurrency and meme stocks. Of course, as I view it as a meme stock. That's ultimately what it is. It's high risk, high volatility play on the market, basically, if you will, or trade. I'm saying play. I mean, we're not playing here. This is real money if we're treating it as such. In any case, in the retrace that we've seen following the retrace to the 702, I would have liked to have seen the 23.6 level be held here. This could invalidate structure, but this could end this whole impulsive wave could have been a wave 1 after this deep bear market that it saw. And as we know, as per Elliott wave theory, wave 1 can come all the way back down to the 1 level and still remain valid. Interestingly enough, this month has tagged the 886. So, yeah, I would have liked to have. It would look better if it had held the 786 or previously the 236 rather, when I had the other retrace levels shown. But this could still work. It appears that there have been 5 waves up in this impulsive move. Here we take a look at the weekly chart. As you can see, of course, we're starting to really get oversold on the weekly, so that's good to see. If we want to see a reversal, I mean, this looks very impulsive in nature to the downside. So let's take a look at the impulses that we saw stemming from the low of March. And we saw wave 1, basically down to wave 2, 3, 4, and wave 5 was up here. Let's move that over a little, make that look better. There we go. Yeah, so that worked out nicely. Your wave 3, of course, was the largest move. This is what you typically want to see. And wave 5 looked pretty similar to wave 1 in size. Of course, it was much more brief, excuse me. Then we saw it sort of looks like a 5-wave move to the downside, doesn't it? But that can't be the case there, because that would make a higher 3. No. This could just be basically be an ABC. Your A wave to your B, and then C is going to be basically, yeah, it could come all the way back down to 12 and change. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. Let's take a look at the fibs, though, in terms of that potential. Yeah, it could come down a little lower. Also, from a fundamental standpoint, as we know, right now it's technically Wednesday, yes, the 18th, and come Thursday, the 19th, is when the lockup period expires for Donald J. Trump. So he has vowed that he won't sell his stake in the stock, currently valued at approximately $1.8 billion. See what he does. I don't know if he needs that money for campaigns and any other matters. I won't get into that. This isn't a political channel by any means. I focus primarily, first foremost, on technical analysis for stocks and cryptocurrencies. So, yeah, we'll see what happens, though. This will be interesting today. Of course, today is the FOMC meeting, so we need to see the Russell 2000 breakout for altcoins and for meme stocks, for that matter, to start breaking out. You want to see the Russell take off. It's getting close, and maybe the announcement from the Fed will be the catalyst needed to get us one more pump before we potentially roll over. But we'll see how things unfold in time. In any case, not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. Having said that, personally, I would not be buying this stock. I would want to see what Trump does with his position, if he is going to dump, and I would also want to see how the stock market reacts to the announcement today at 2:30 from Jerome Powell, and I would also want to see if the March 2023 lows are to hold. I mean, it's nearly there. It looks like this on the weekly RSI could run lower. So it'd be interesting to see if this comes down a little bit lower. How much more would that be percentage-wise? Yeah, I mean, that'd basically be another 23, 24% to the downside if it still holds those bear market levels. I mean, this could even roll over deeper and just go into free fall and become a penny stock and be delisted from the NASDAQ. You never know. It's a high-risk stock, so. Or this could turn out to be, on the contrary, one, all the way back down, be wave 2. 3 could be huge. Yeah, could be a huge move. Corrective 4. But is this wishful thinking? Maybe. I mean, not for me. I don't have a position in the stock, but it's hard to say what it'll do. So we'll just have to watch these levels for validation or invalidation and take it from there. And one would definitely want to have a tight stop loss and see what happens. I mean, if this gets down to the mid 12 range, I might entertain a position, but I see other areas that are other alternatives that are much lower risk than a stock like this, but it's interesting and exciting nonetheless, so we'll keep watching it. Alright, that's the video for today. Hope you enjoyed the content. Feel free to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.